day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. And they come cannonballing down from the sky, gleaming its eye, bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on the beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gonna come true, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great. With a click, with a shock, phone will jingle, door will knock. Open the latch. Something's coming, don't know when, but it soon. Catch the moon, one-handed catch. Around the corner, I'm whistling down the river. Come on, deliver to me. Will it be? Yes, it will. Maybe just by holding still, it will be there. Come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy, meet a guy, pull up a chair. The air is humming, and something great is coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on the beach. Maybe tonight, maybe tonight, maybe tonight.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Thanks, Bob. Oh, God. It's my birthday, and then so this is how we're celebrating this year. So
Cheers, everybody.
welcome, everyone. To the virtual piano bar.
Look at everybody that came to your birthday party.
Yes, it's the Michael's birthday / CD release or music project. I mean, we started this when they had CDs, Bob.
Yeah, you're right. It was
Not
like 8
so much
years ago.
anymore. I mean, I have a shipment coming, but like basically everybody just downloads, right? They just... And you'll be able to download next week on Amazon. You'll be able to...
Well, even if you get a CD, you can upload them on your computer and
That
then
is
put
true.
the CD away and just...
And just think, a week from now, you're going to be able to go and like say, "Hey Siri, play Michael Traupman," and she might do it.
So yeah, there you have it.
And Alexa.
So
will.
it's nice that your birthday fell on a Wednesday on the night of the show.
I know, and so so tonight is all about me.
Tonight's all about you.
All
It
about
is.
me. Oh, and some of my friends who are here might say, "Michael, every night's about you."
Well,
But yeah, Gerard's over there on the board tonight. Thank you, Gerard, giving me a thumbs up, saying yes, Michael, it is.
yeah, we got Gerard working behind the scenes.
We do.
We got Christian out in Oregon with us, running the show too.
Yes,
And
we do.
we're going to do a bunch of songs from this CD, right?
We are, and the first song we did though
Was not on the CD.
It wasn't on the CD.
Yeah.
We just thought, why not do it? Why not do it? Yeah, I think. Sorry, we're getting a little feedback. I hear probably from the monitor. So if we can turn the monitor down, that'd be great. I know Bob needs it, but anyway. So So the first song wasn't on the CD, but I felt like we needed to get a lift off tonight, and that's a song that we often do when we're out at the piano bar or in some of the cabarets.
Yeah, I don't do it enough. Leonard Bernstein's not easy. It's like I feel like I need like another hour to rehearse that one.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. I think, but tonight the story for tonight is that it's comfort music for me. It's like comfort food, right? So the songs we're doing tonight, many of them we've been doing for a very long time. In fact, you had made a note the other day that the CD project had started 10 years ago. I looked it up. It was 9.
Okay, I thought it was more like 8. So
2013, we actually decided to do this thing, and I didn't actually decide to do this. Like, do you have the picture of Gordon? Can you put the picture of Gordon up on the screen? Gordon and Bob. That's Gordon Thomas with Bob, and Gordon Thomas decided one night we're sitting there, and he says, "You need to record. You need to have a CD. You need to have a music project. I have Bob's CDs. Where's yours?" And so it was like, okay. So he plopped down a little money for the first couple studio sessions and said, "Go. It's up to you now." And so Bob and I went in the studio, a wonderful studio, Morning Star Studio out in Norriton, Pennsylvania, outside of Norristown.
East Norriton, where Sean Ryan lives.
Ryan
has been on our show.
Yeah. Beautiful, gorgeous studio run by
like a barn, sort of.
Glenn Barrett, and some wonderful entertainers go through there and record there. It's just an amazing facility, and we recorded one day 14 songs, like boom, 14 songs, and then
we re-recorded them,
and then Bob went away. So in fact, Bob looked like this when I recorded it. Do you have that picture of what Bob looked like?
Oh boy.
Where's the recording? Yeah, Bob looked like that. That's how long ago it was. Bob looked like that. So I know it's terrible. You can take that away. But so
you're silly.
Well, I am, but it's kind of true. We were both much younger. But we decided. I think one of the reasons why we decided to do this was this next song, which is the title track on the CD. But if you want to say hello to people before we go there.
There's so many people to say hello to, and like my eyes are like, I'm trying to read all the names of everybody. I see Beth Hansen and Karen Clayton and Michelle Mercado, of course, the president of our fan club. She was there waiting when we first started, and Jack Putnack. Let's see, Eileen Scheibner, Frank, Enid and Roger, Bill Tomer, and the Catherine and Gretchen Jekyll.
And Jean
Jekyll, and Dennis and Sandy, and Gail Bowman, my cousin Patty in Florida, Barry Reed, Polly's out there, and Evan, and Penny Katz. And Penny Katz.
And Jane Stevens. Hi, Jane.
And Linda Kaplan, Jane Stevens,
Fred White.
Jimmy Two Canes, Eddie Weiner, Rhoda Rogers. Oh my God!
I know,
Michael,
Rebecca.
you have a lot of friends.
Hi, Rebecca. And
Rebecca.
Patricia.
I saw Lisa Coppola's out there too. Ed McLaughlin. Ed McLaughlin. Tell them the story about Ed McLaughlin.
Ed McLaughlin bought the first CD. Ed McLaughlin went on the website today, and he's number one.
My sisters are out there.
I
Your
always
sister
liked you best,
Kathy's
Ed.
out there too.
Yeah.
Ed, you rule. You're number one.
You're number
Jonathan
one.
Hay, Jonathan Waterfield,
Mm-hmm.
who saw Music Man last night.
My friend Judy. Hi, Judy. Checking in from Allentown. And my sister Kathy.
And William Pappas and Judy Jennings and Judy Jones and Dottie Rudnick. And Heather is there while her husband is here running sound. And we'll come back and say hi to more
We'll come back. We'll talk more about this process and things because I have other things. But this song was, I think, the impetus. And Bob, you introduced me to this song. I
love this song.
We did it on the show like in the very first month, I think, that we
It was
did
very
this.
early on. So.
Very early, May of 2020.
A lot of the songs tonight we've done before on the show, but we're talking about over almost 2 years. So
it's just crazy, right? And this song was written by Harold Arlen and with lyrics by, I believe, Johnny Mercer.
Johnny Mercer, which is what we're doing next Wednesday night, all Johnny Mercer. So we can't do this song, Michael.
What I love about this song is it feels, even though it's written in the 40s, it feels very modern and very alive. You're clear out in this world when I'm looking at you. I hear out in this world the music that no mortals ever knew. You're right out of a book. The fairy tales I read when I was so high. No haunted night out of a book was enchanted by such a Lorelei as I. After waiting so long after reaching so long for a star, all at once after a long and lonely night time, and despite time, here you are. I'd cry out of this world if you said we were through. So let me fly out of this world and spend the next eternity or two with you. After waiting so long for the right time, after reaching so long for a star, all at once after a long and lonely night time, and despite time, here you are. I'd cry out of this world if you said we were through. So let me fly out of this world and spend the next eternity or two with you.
Such a beautiful song. Oh my God, I love that song.
I love that song, and I love how you play that song, by the way.
Really? Oh,
I
thank
really
you.
do. That's one of the wonderful things about rediscovering the music again was your playing. Your playing is spectacular. And there's another song we're doing in the show that just knocks me out every time I hear the recording. And
I had a good night's sleep before that one
you
session,
did, and I
think.
literally. So you remember what happened, right? You remember that we went in there, laid down, actually more than 14 tracks. I think we laid down 17 or 18 tracks. We laid down a lot, and then knocked it down to the ones we were going to do. And the one didn't make the grade in the final. Of the final ones we chose, one still didn't make it. But you were done. You're like, I'm done. Ba, 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 ba. And I listened to the recordings, and I hated my voice in every single freaking song. I hated it. I couldn't listen to it. And even to this day, I listened to the masters, and I was like, well, I could do that better, because we've been singing now so often. I mean, actually, the quarantine really made us sing more. I think every single singer on the virtual piano bar got better, like literally in the last 2 years. I really believe that. And I still study, and I still take it seriously. And so I would do everything differently probably. And I don't know if I'll ever really listen to this CD again. But I wasn't happy, and I was like, what a waste of my time. And Kathy Graham Pappas, my dear friend, shook her head and said, no, you just got to finish it. So after like 3 years where it lay dormant, she and I went to the studio. I have a picture of us on the first day back in the studio. There she is. That's Kathy. Oh, God.
God bless her.
I'm going to make myself cry. Anyway, so she decided, she said, look, I'm going to hold your hand, and I'll be your like vocal producer. We didn't know what we called it. I said, I called her my vocal producer. And this is how, I was explaining this today. This is how Kathy would listen. Like, I'd be singing in the room, right? In the booth. She'd be in the sound booth with Glenn, and this is what she would do. Okay, that was great. But every single song, but she did it with the nicest, like sugary, wonderful, helpfulness that it actually pulled me along to a place where I could deal with it and be proud of it. And I'm proud of her work on it. I think she was a brilliant vocal producer, and she could have done that for a career. I'm convinced, because she had the right touch for that, and she was talented in her own right. So anyway. But I bring that up because the next song that we're going to do is the only song on the CD that I didn't re-record. The only one. This is the original track from day one. It's the only song. I don't know why I chose this.
I think the title we could dedicate.
I mean, to keep this one. I don't know why I chose to keep this one. Like, I don't know why I didn't re-record it. I must have been in a really good mood that day.
Do you want to dedicate it?
I dedicate it to Kathy, actually.
Yeah.
I search for phrases to sing your praises, but there aren't any magic adjectives to tell you all you are. You're much too marvelous for words, like glorious, glamorous, and that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful that ordinary words don't say enough, tell enough. I mean, they're just not swell enough. You're much, too much, and oh so very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you you're too marvelous for words. Like adorable and amorous and glorious and glamorous are insufficient when applied to you. To be euphoristical, to be logistical, I had to come up with a million words I never thought I knew. I'd rather be logical and sensible, but I'm incomprehensible whenever I begin to find a phrase. For they never say enough, they never tell enough. I already told you no vocabulary is swell enough. What do I have to do to say the things I have in mind? It's really a word to fit you. No matter where I look, I only seem to find delectable, delirious, magnificently mysterious. You're simply too spectacular to be in my vernacular, and so you see I'm forced to go to the birds. It really must be you. For words, so many words. Oh my God. This is why we don't do this song, Bob. 'Cause you're just too marvelous for words. Like rapturous, fabulous, your voice is tintinnabulous. It's just too wonderful that ordinary words like magical, mystical seem much too apathistical. The sweetest words in Keats and Shelley's lyrics aren't sweet enough to be your panegyrics, and so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you you're colossal. You make my whole world possible and too marvelous for words. I always screw something up on that song.
It's got a lot of words in that song.
It's a
Michael.
lot of words. I know, it's crazy. And I'm like not using any lyric sheets tonight because like I'm insane. So
You are insane not doing that tonight.
I know. I'm trying to like prove that I still know this stuff.
Well,
oh, look at all the people checking in. Hey.
I know there's so many more people I
Yeah.
want to say hi to too. I saw who else did I see out there? I said hi
Hey,
to
Lisa Sherman.
Scheibner. Lisa Sherman said she was going to be here tonight too, and she is. She's a woman of her word.
Yeah. Hey, this is Rachel from the Rachel Befall.
Hey, Rachel. Good to see
Hi.
you. Jane McNeil and Vincent's there from Chicago.
Oh, Kathleen, I would love to know what the closed captioning was. I'm sure it was a disaster.
Wally Watson and Rosemary Convery, and I know her sister that is Joan is there, and Betty also. And I saw Donna Robinson, and I said hi to Michelle Mercado, but I can never say hi too much to her. And Fred White and Lou Ruvalo. Hey, Lou. I had breakfast with Lou yesterday.
Lou.
And Chris Dufour. Oh, Chris Dufour is here. We have a studio audience a little bit.
they're
Gail
live
Bowman,
tweeting.
James Henry, and Linda Kaplan, and Don Amorosi. Michael, like everybody turned out for you.
I know.
What's the CD thing is all about?
I know, and it is available now on michaeltraupman.com. If you want to go there, you can buy it tonight, or you can wait and get it on iTunes, Amazon, SoundCloud, all those places next week.
It's got 14 songs on it, right?
It has 14 songs.
14 really good songs. A little bit of everything,
including this next one, which is very traditional. This is the only Cole Porter on the disc. In fact, Cole Porter and George Gershwin are both represented on the disc, and they're two of my favorite composers.
And we already had Harold Arlen and Johnny Mercer.
We lean heavily into the American Songbook on this, and then a couple of one or two more modern pieces, and certainly
there's some nice popular
some musical theater stuff,
some Broadway.
Yeah, some Broadway.
So here's Cole Porter.
In the still of the night, as I gaze from my window at the moon in its flight, my thoughts all stray to you. In the still of the night, as the world is in slumber, oh, the times without number, darling, that I say to you, do you love me as I love you? Are you my life to be, my dream come true? Or will this dream of mine fade out of sight, like the moon growing dim on the rim of a hill, in the chill still of the night? Do you love me as I love you? Are you my life to be, my dream come true? Or will this dream of mine fade out of sight, like the moon growing dim on a rim of a hill, in the chill still of the night? Do you love me as I love you? Are you my life to be, my dream come true? Or will this dream of mine fade out of sight, like the moon growing dim on the rim of a hill, in the chill still of the night? still of the night. You put an extra repeat in there.
I got carried away. I thought, did we go back? Because it seems so short. It's like it was so much fun. It was flying by, and I couldn't remember if we went back.
Whoa, he's going back again.
You know what? It was even better the third time. I just lost count. You know,
it's yeah.
Because as many birthdays as you had, I had more.
I was going to say more as Tito's. And maybe it's the Tito's.
Not really. Anyway, that was beautiful. That was Cole Porter. What's that from? That's from I don't know. It's from a movie, I think. I don't think it's from one of his.
Or no, or Roberta. I don't know.
Yeah, it's from one of the shows. It's not like
shows.
From Anything Goes or one of the ones.
It's not from one of the big ones.
Hi, Andrea Erickson and Laura and Lorelei and Michael May. And Jane Stevens is there with us from the UK. Mm-hmm. And I see Karen Clayton and Ellen Jean Keller. And Brian Mitchell. Wow, Brian Mitchell's here. Good to see you, Brian. And Gigi's here, and Sandy,
nice. Hey.
and Donna Robinson, and Louisa, and Gretchen Jekyll also.
Hi, Stephen Buffatti.
And Happy and Sam, and Ted and Kathy, and Rich and
John
Fran.
Richardson's checking in, I see. Nice
Hi,
to
John
see you,
Richardson. We miss you.
Yes.
We love you.
You know who else is? The Ricola sisters. Oh, my God. Hi, guys. You know who else? I know that Happy and Sam are watching tonight. I want to say a big shout out to them tonight as well.
So let's do this next song.
Yeah, we did this one time over a year ago. I don't know anyone else who does this song other than Stu.
Oh, right. Heather, one of our producers of the Virtual Piano Bar Network, Heather's husband, Stuart Price.
Stuart Price does this because he was in the show in London. And I do it because I came to you one day and said I like this song. And it's really hard. And so, I've given it to a couple of singers and like, yeah, we're not trying this song.
And it's a combination. It's written by Marvin Hamlish with lyrics by Craig Carnelia.
Two really great composers of the last century. Craig is still with us, right? But Marvin Hamlish sadly died about 4 years ago. But this is a great song.
I love this song.
I do too.
Every time you do this, if somebody comes running up and says, what is that
song
from?
And it's from the musical
Sweet Smell of
Success. I cannot hear the city. I cannot hear a sound. The roar and rush become a hush whenever you're around. The world beyond our window, the fury and the fuss grow distant now and fade somehow with us. But here inside this world you let me see, it's simpler than we often let it be. I'll keep you safe and also set you free. I offer you I offer you me. I cannot hear the city. I know it must be there. The raging town is waiting down the stairs. We'll make it vanish in the thin, thin air. It's like we're on an island of our own, upon a sea that only we have known. But here inside this world you let me see, It's simpler than we often let it be. I'll keep you safe and also set you free. I offer you me. I cannot hear the city. I know it must be there. The raging town is waiting down the stairs. We'll make it vanish in the thin, thin air. We'll make it vanish in the thin, thin
It's a beautiful song. Nobody does it, right?
Yeah, thank you. Good night.
Good.
I feel like I'm done.
Well, Michael, you do get a 3-minute break here because we have a little surprise here for you.
Okay.
Somebody, somebody special who's on our show often, wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Okay.
So, so here is your little birthday wish from Aileen.
Oh, okay.
Now that it's your birthday, I don't know what to do. Can't buy you a Thunderbird or a penthouse with a view. Can't even buy a little present. I'm much too broke, I find. But there's one thing I can say, and I sure hope you don't mind that. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby. I can't give you anything but love. Happy birthday, Michael. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby. I can't give you anything. I can't give you anything.
Huh?
That was adorable. Oh my God.
I figured I'd give you a little break in the middle of the show. Aileen came over with Vinny to the shore the other day. I put a log on the fire.
Thank you, Aileen. That was very kind. And I'm so glad you're doing better. I know you weren't feeling well. So I'm so she's one of the wonderful joys of this whole experience.
She's always fun. And I'm still cleaning up those feathers. They're
Well,
all
I loved
over.
it. Thank you, Aileen. It was lovely. And I can't wait to actually meet her in person because it's only been virtual.
Oh, that's
so far.
right. You've never actually met.
It's all virtual. I know.
But Michael, while we're at it,
Yes?
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Ah, there will be cake.
I'll go through thank God she didn't put 55 candles on it. That's all I have to say.
I know, because the smoke detectors would all be going
They
off.
would be going off. They would be.
Warren, we're coming up on some Billy Joel right now, right?
Well, while we're doing that, I just wanted to notice, I saw that you were scrolling across the bottom of a second. Can you put Bob's PayPal and Venmo stuff? Because he doesn't work for free. He works for free from me.
Well,
But, you know, because he's not getting any
we have
CD.
really greatly appreciated everybody's support since May 3rd of 2020 when we started the show. I don't know how we'd still be doing the show if it wasn't for your support.
Yeah,
And
it's
it
true.
keeps us, well, we do have overhead to put this on, so it does take care of that and takes care of our wonderful Christian who's there out. Say hi, Christian out in Oregon.
Hey, Christian.
He does an amazing job. We love you. We love having you every week.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Thank you, Christian.
Love having you.
And we have Gerard tonight on the board.
Say hi,
Pop
Gerard.
Gerard in for a second.
there, guys.
So,
G.
thank-
He's also
Gerard.
known as G.
Gee, he's like doing the job of, you know, keeping me like EQ. He's like up, down, up, down, up. I watch him over there. I'm not supposed to be watching when I'm singing, but like, oh, too much. Oh, enough.
I want to say hi too out there to Jeff Silverman too, to Richard Golight down there in South Jersey, and Aileen O'Neill Stoll and Vinny are watching, and Mary and Peter Gonzamuller, yes, they were with
Yay.
us tonight, and David Dubuff. Nice to have you out there with us tonight too, and Linnell Antonelli, and Julie and Ken Standig. If I'm missing anybody, it's just because I can only play and do so much.
And
but
Kathleen Hertz. Hey, Kathleen's out there watching tonight. Hey, Kathy.
Yay, hurts. All right, so Little Billy Joel.
A little, why not? Pick it up a little bit. This is on the CD. When you look into my eyes and I feel the crazy gypsy in my soul, it always comes as a surprise when I feel my withered roots begin to grow. Oh, I never had a place that I could call my very own. That's alright, my love, 'cause you're my home. When you touch my weary head and you tell me everything will be alright, you say, use my body for your bed and my love will keep you warm throughout the night. Oh, I'll never be a stranger and I'll never be alone. Whenever we're together, you're my home. Home can be the Pennsylvania Turnpike, Indiana's early morning dew, high up in the hills of California. Home is just another word for you. If I travel all my life and I never get to stop and settle down, long as I have you by my side and a roof above and good walls all around, you're my cabin, you're my castle and my instant pleasure dome. I need you in my house 'cause you're my home. Home can be the Pennsylvania Turnpike, Indiana's early morning dew, high up in the hills of California. Home is just another word for you. If I travel all my life and I never get to stop and settle down, long as I have you by my side and a roof above and good walls all around, you're my cabin, you're my castle and my instant pleasure dome. I need you in my house 'cause you're my home. I need you in my house 'cause you're my home.
Good song. That was always my favorite Billy Joel song from that Piano Man album.
Oh, that is a great. Well, I love that CD. But
Always my favorite.
Yes, yes.
So before we do our next little medley thing, which is definitely one of my favorites from the CD, it came out so good. I want to tell you about the upcoming shows. Next week we're doing the songs of Johnny
back
Mercer.
to regular business next week.
Yeah, back to regular business.
Regular business, yeah.
I was actually going to be away next week doing the show remotely, but I will be here.
Good.
So Johnny Mercer show will be a little bit of live and a little bit of pre-recorded.
No, I accidentally hit my watch and I said, I don't understand.
Is your new watch talking to you?
It did, yeah.
So we're doing Johnny Mercer, and then we are already into February, I guess, at that point. So we are in another variety show. We have. Oh wait, I almost. How did I forget the themes already?
Don't we have it? Don't we have the duets show in between?
I just was looking at this, and then I just totally forgot. Okay, so we have them. So we have Johnny Mercer, I'm sorry, and then we have It Takes Two, the duet show. That's January 26th. We still have 2 more Wednesdays left in this month. I'm sorry.
It takes two.
So next week's Johnny Mercer, then we have the duet show. We have a great cast for that. It's totally booked show. It's going to be so much fun.
Cool.
And then we have and then in February we have Variety Night. We have 70s, which I always love doing 70s, which I guess we could have done something like You're My Home. That was the 70s song.
We'll have to find something for that.
February 16th is becoming a very popular show, Gender Bender.
Right, Gender
as
Bender.
Terry Fenningham named it, which is reverse roles. Men sing songs
made famous
by women, associated with women, and vice versa. And Stuart Price is watching, and he probably heard you do the song. Did you know this, Michael?
I don't know. I'm not paying
Stuart
too much
Price
attention.
is watching,
I did
and
see
you
Heather
sang,
pop up there a second.
I Cannot Hear the City.
Which is, I associate that with him, so. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and you love the way he sings it, too.
Oh, I love
so
his
there
voice.
you go. So it's a good thing you didn't know. You would have been nervous.
Yeah, I love his voice.
And hi, Kimmy Neuwirth is watching us also. And then on February 23rd, we're doing Lerner and Lowe, Camelot, and
It'll be fun. But it's fun.
Day.
Yeah, stick with. It's cold. Oh my God, it's slightly warmer today. I think we get up to like 20, but I mean it's cold. So what better thing to do than sit at home and watch us on a Wednesday, right?
So this medley has got some Michel Legrand in it.
Yeah, Michel Legrand and music by Alan and Marilyn Bergman.
And some Alan and Marilyn Bergman, and we just lost Marilyn Bergman 2 days ago.
She died last week. She had a good life, 92, I would think she was. But
and
she
it just happened to be in tonight's show.
She gave us so much, so much music.
How do you keep the music playing? The way we were, and the Wimmels of Your Mind, and just about 70 amazing songs that I could play all day long.
Yeah.
But this one,
we should dedicate this to our lost friend, don't you think?
Yeah, we're going to dedicate this. We have a big. We're at the virtual piano group in this show. We're very sad to announce the passing of Ron Hunter. Yeah. Ron is the one that came up with all the caps for us for the shows and the shirts that he came and personally delivered to everybody. And he came up with all these cute things like I love Bob, I love Bob, I love Michael, I love Rebecca.
I never got to talk to Ron about that.
And one of the last things he did, which was really funny, was he just to be funny, not to sell or to anything, but I'm keeping this one. He came up with one that says, "I love Ron."
Yeah, that was really
so
amazing.
I love you, Ron. I miss you.
I do.
The world was a better place when you were in it, and I loved. He would pull in the driveway and he'd drop off. He said, "I made new shirts for all the girls tonight."
So excited. I just, but what a good soul. What a beautiful man. Oh, this is going to drive me nuts. I know. I have to figure out the watch. Anyway.
When I got my last Apple Watch, I had a setting off on it wrong, and it started texting, and it started recording my conversations and sending them to people.
Oh, good. That's fun.
Oh, yeah, sending them to people.
Well,
that could have been really interesting.
I will say to lighten it up a little bit, because we all miss Ron. Was this going back to the recording of this? You got into a zone in this song. Every now and then you can see Bob. Like, if you go to the piano bar and you see Bob, he can carry in a conversation, have a martini in his hand, play with one hand, and get the next singer going. Like, it's crazy. Like, he does 7 things at one time. I can barely remember the music's too marvelous for words, and he's doing 7 things. And it's kind of like, how does he do that? But then in this song, in the recording studio, and I remember like it was yesterday, we recorded this very early, you got into a zone, and it was like you were Bob on another planet. And
I think that was when I had kombucha chi for the first time, or whatever that.
No, but it was a good thing because when I listened to the piano track after I went to re-record it, I was like, wow. I mean, it is some of the most beautiful playing I think you've ever done. I'm really excited about it.
I was a little impressed
really excited
when I heard it.
Really excited about what you did in this piece.
I
don't think you've played it the same since, and that's not a knock on how you play it now. In fact, I asked you once, I said, when you do an introduction, like, do you always do it the same? And now I know after working with you all these years, the answer is no. But I think you said whatever inspires you at the moment is what will come out. And I think that's more true in this particular song. So if you listen to it on the CD, just think of that.
So let's see what happens now.
What are you doing the rest of your life? North and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me. All the seasons and the times of your days, all the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all begin and end with me. I long to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of dawn and forests all the night. And when you stand before the candles on a cake, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make. If it takes forever, I will wait for you. For 1,000 summers, I will wait for you, till you're back beside me, till I'm holding you, till I hear you sigh here in my arms. The clock will tick away the hours one by one, and then the time will come when all the waiting's done. The time when you return to me, and then you'll run straight to my waiting arms. Anywhere you wander, anywhere you roam, someday remember how I love you so. In your heart, believe what in my heart I know, that forevermore I wait for you. Through all of my life, summer, winter, spring and fall of my life, all I ever will recall of my life is all of my life with you.
Yay!
Thank you. I love that medley.
We have to tell the peanut gallery they can clap.
Oh, they want. You're being so good. I tell you, they're live tweeting, so.
You didn't
I
tell
know. We have Chris and Louise and Donna here, and they're just being like, like they're in church.
It's like church.
We're running down the last couple numbers. Do you want to bring out our friend the wheel?
Well, you mean so the...
Before we go into the big numbers, the last two
Well,
numbers.
we only have... Yeah, okay, so... All right, so you want to add one... Okay.
When we were putting together tonight's program, we didn't do everything from the CD, obviously. And we said, well, what songs do you want to do? And we said, I don't know. So we just put everything that was remaining on the wheel. And thought, why don't we bring the wheel up?
Bobby Weatherby is watching.
I know.
I love you, Bobby Weatherby. Nice to see you. And
that's
Kevin
very
Gray.
nice. Thank you, Bobby.
And Jeff Tagan and Rick up in
So I
P-Town
think
also.
I think I can share this, Christian. Right? I'm pretty sure that I can share a screen. Let me see if it'll allow me. So let me see if I can get the right screen, the right tab. There we
This
go.
could be scary.
There we go. I got the wheel up. So we're gonna spin the wheel to see, like exactly. What the final song of the night would be before we go into our ending here. So let's just. I'm gonna hit the button and see what happens.
Okay. Hi, Michael and Bennett.
What are we
And
doing, Rob?
Rebecca.
We're gonna be doing. Ha! Okay. We're gonna be. This is actually one of the songs that started the whole thing, right? Weekend in New England. So. One of the songs I used to sing going all the way back to Odette's. That was not fixed. I had no idea what it's going to be.
Wow. Okay. Wow, I wasn't expecting to do this
The
one
other
tonight.
songs on the wheel were like, how long has this been going on? I think it tells you what's on the CD. I Honestly Love You, the Peter Allen song, and Stars Fell in Alabama, which is, I think, one of the oldest songs we do, Bob.
Yep. Now, the oldest song you do is Midnight Choo Choo, 1911.
But that's not on the CD. And then
And My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean.
her
1890.
her voice is on the CD from The Little Mermaid, which is a song that you discovered. You're Still You is on the CD. This Nearly Is Mine is on the CD. And the song that we killed was Good Thing Going, which was one of the first songs I ever sang with you, and it just didn't gel.
It's just I know that we do it better.
We do it
That's
better.
all.
So it didn't make it.
It was good. It's just I thought I love when we do it. It just didn't. I just wasn't happy with it on there.
No, I have to admit I wasn't either. So okay, well let's do this. Barry Manilow, a little Barry Manilow before we go into the.
It'll come back to me.
Yeah, me too. Unrehearsed, like most of our shows.
I'll do that again.
Last night we said goodbye, and now it seems years I'm back in the city where nothing is clear but thoughts of me holding you, bringing us near. So tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will the strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again. That time in New England took me away to long rocky beaches and you by the bay. We started a story whose end must now wait. So tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will the strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? I feel a change coming. I feel the wind blow. I feel strong and daring. I feel my blood flow with you. I can let out all the love that I have with you. There's a heaven, so the earth ain't so bad. So tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you
Doing Peter Allen?
Yeah, I think so.
This goes out to Sharon Popkin and Happy and Sam and a couple people I know that are huge
Peter Allen
fans, and
this is
probably is my favorite Peter Allen song.
We have not done this in a long time,
too.
Bob.
I know.
Once before I go, I want you to know that I would do it all again. I'm sure I'd make the same mistakes, but I would make it through the pain and joy and aches I knew back then. I would do it all. I'd do it all again before I go. I want you to know that I have loved you all along. And even when we're far apart, I only need to feel you're living in my heart, and I'll be strong. I love you just the way I loved you all along. But it's so hard to say goodbye when there's so much that's left unspoken in your eyes. But unless I spread my wings again, I'm afraid I'll never soar. So hold on to the memories and hold me close once more. Once more, just once before I go. I want you to know that I look back with no regrets. When our luck was wearing thin and we were down and out, we still came back to win against all bets. Now when I look back, I still have no regrets. But it's so hard to say goodbye when there's so much that's left unspoken in your eyes. But unless I spread my wings again, I'm afraid I'll never soar. So kiss me for the last time and hold me close once more. once more, just once before I go. I want you to know that I have loved you all along. And even when we're far apart, I only need to feel you're living in my heart. And I'll be strong. You are the light that shines on me. Oh, you always were, and you always will be. So I had to let you know, just this once, oh, just this once, before I
go. Well, I love that song. I love that song. Is that your last song, or are you doing that one last more?
You tell me. You worked really hard in this one. Do you want to say your goodbyes, and then we'll do this and sign off?
I don't know. Does everybody want that last encore? That's such a powerful song. Oh, my God. Right, Bill Tomer?
It's a great song.
Just everything about that song. And if you saw The Boy from Oz, then know the Peter Allen story that it just blows you away and rips
Even if
your
I
heart
flip
out.
the verses. I flip the verses,
But
no one knows that unless I tell them. So
there was one last song that we were going to do, and I think we'll do it anyway, because it's kind of how you feel about.
I do, and I want to thank everybody. I mean, you, Bob, of course, most importantly for playing and supporting this and making this happen, and Gordon, of course, and Kathy Pappas, who we already talked about, but also all my friends and the people that I get to sing with and play with every week, and I'm grateful. They make me better. Carol and Marcel makes me better. My sister Carol, I said I wrote in the CD that she and Richard Shantz in college convinced me to go back and sing again after not singing for many years, and so I thank them because I wouldn't be singing today if it weren't for them. But also everybody who checks in every freaking Wednesday, right, without fail. And if they're not here Wednesday, they come back and they say, oh, I watched the show last night, or I saw it on Saturday. And everybody, we're so lucky to have you check in with us and grateful. And I don't take any of it for granted. I'm here in your shadow, Bob. It's your show, but I'm grateful to be a part of it and to contribute to it every week.
Well, I'm glad you're equally a part of it and the co-host and co-producer of it. And I run everything I do on the show by you. And if you don't like it, I do it anyway, usually.
Usually. Yeah, as somebody in my office would say, they could feel the eye roll from like across the room. So.
Yours, not mine.
Mine. And also thank you to Gerard tonight
thank you, Gerard,
for doing all of that heavy lifting over there in the corner. Thank you. There you are. Hey, thank you.
I just saw Jerry Wachinski's out there too, and Debbie Gwynn, and Stephen Belfatti, and Barbara Belfatti. Good to have you all
and also,
with us tonight too.
Thank you.
Andrew Robertson, I thought.
Yes,
I
and a thank you to John Richardson and the entire team, and Heather
at the Virtual
Heather
Piano Writer Works. So we're going to leave you that with us because we are grateful for
very grateful for
every
all of you.
One of you.
I just needed a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't done this in a while. I love this song. Okay.
I've got a roof over my head. I've got a warm place to sleep. Sometimes I lie awake counting gifts instead of counting sheep. I've got a heart that can hold love. I've got a mind that can think. There may be times that I lose the light and let my spirit sink, but I can't stay depressed when I remember how I'm blessed. I'm grateful, truly grateful I am. grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. In a city of strangers, I've got a family of friends. No matter what rocks or brambles fill the way, I know that they will stay until the end. I feel a hand holding my hand. It's not a hand you can see, but on the road to the promised land, this hand will shepherd me through delight and despair, holding tight and always there. I'm grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. It's not that I don't want a lot, or hope for more, or wish for more, but giving thanks for what I've got makes me so much happier than keeping score in a world that can bring pain. I will still take each chance, for I believe that whatever the terrain, our feet were made to dance, whatever stones life may sling. We can moan or we can sing. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. Truly blessed and duly grateful. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy birthday, Michael. Thank you for giving us a gift on your birthday of song. Hi, David Witchell. See, he's wishing you happy birthday there at the end. Too. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next Wednesday. And let's keep all this party going.
Thank you so much.
Have a great week. Thanks. Love you guys.